In this unit, we're talking about adaptive radiation. So it's important to first understand what an adaptation is. This is an inherited characteristic, which means it's passed down from one generation to another, that provides a survival or reproductive advantage to the individual. So examples of adaptations include speed, camouflage, armor, and hearing. So I've got a picture here of the pronghorn, which is an animal unique to North America. It's also the second fastest land mammal on the planet and the fastest land mammal in North America. Pronghorns have evolved to be extremely fast, and initially it's believed, based on fossil evidence, that there were predators that could sometimes catch up to them, but over time and through the course of human interaction, all of the major predators of pronghorns have been eliminated. So now their speed isn't really much of a benefit to them as far as natural predators are concerned, and their biggest obstacle to survival is now habitat destruction. So an adaptation is something that provides an individual with a better chance at surviving and reproducing. A species is a population of interbreeding individuals. They have a common gene pool. They have viable offspring, meaning babies that can have babies. They don't interbreed with other populations. A new species forms when two populations no longer interbreed with each other. I've got these two pictures of cephalopods here because these are one of my favorite groups of animals. This here is a cuttlefish, and this is an octopus. And so even though these are both considered cephalopods, meaning head-foot animals, so the octopods and the cephalopods and the nautilus and squid, they look different from each other and they will not interbreed with each other. Resource partitioning is an interesting concept because it decreases competition between species by utilizing more and more specialized niches. Adaptive radiation happens as a result of resource partitioning, which is something that we've talked about in a previous module. Alleles that allow an individual to use resources differently are adaptive because they reduce competition. Over time, many new species evolve as a result of the benefits of using new niches. And so as an example of this, I have a picture here of Hawaiian honeycreepers, which all evolved from a common founder species. So this was the ancestor, or this bird is the ancestor of all of these different species of honeycreepers. And so over time, through the process of niche partitioning, adaptive radiation has happened so that some honeycreepers have very large beaks, like this one, and they eat nuts. Other honeycreepers have very long curved beaks, which they usually use to dip into flowers and get the nectar out of the flowers. Other honeycreepers have curved beaks that are even longer or of slightly different shapes from each other, and so this allows each species of bird to access a different food source, and that therefore limits the competition between each of these different species. So make sure you check the readings for more information about adaptive radiation and more interesting examples of that phenomenon.